Now in this class, let me see how to write a Java program to display a menu. This is the next program we are going to talking about. So what is the aim of the program is we had to display a menu. A menu has to given the options like 1 for addition, 2 for subtraction. Okay. After displaying that menu, we had to read the option, that we had to read the option whether we want to perform addition or whether we want to perform subtraction. So this type of program already you have done in the C language, but here we are going to doing in Java programming. Okay. So once you read the option, we had to read two numbers. That is here specifying as read two numbers. It's not specify what type of numbers they can be reading. That may be integer, that may be float, that may be double. Based on that, if you want to perform addition of two numbers, you can take the addition of two numbers as integer, that number 1, number 2. And if you want to double, performing the addition of two double numbers, you can take double two numbers and perform the relevant operation. If it is your option is 1, it is addition. If the option is 2, it is a subtraction. Now, after performing the operation, the program should ask the user if he wants to continue. If you want to continue, in the sense, instead of exiting from the program, again, you have to be asked to the user to perform any other option, any other operation we can perform. If the user want to continue, then they has to press small y or capital Y. If other than this small y and capital Y, if you are pressing, then automatically the program will exited. The program exit from that. Okay. So once it is press S, it has to display again the menu, else the program should terminate. Okay. So this is the aim. What is the aim? First of all, we have to display a menu in which the menu consisting of the options like 1 for addition, 2 for subtraction. After that, we are going to be reading the option. After that, we are going to read two numbers. Whatever the operation you want to perform, integer, addition of two integers, declare that variables as integer. If you want to take double, declare that numbers as double. Once you read the numbers, perform the particular operation based on the option. Once you perform the operation, again, you have to be asked whether a user want to be continue. So if it is press small y or capital Y, again, we have to be show the display menu. Again, we have to read the option. Again, we have to read the numbers. Again, we have to perform the operation. This process will be continue until the user has pressed other than small y and capital Y. Other than small y, capital Y, if the user has pressed any other key, then it will exit from the program. If you press small y or capital Y, it will continue to showing the menu and perform the operation, read the option, read the numbers, perform the operation. Like this, the circle will repeat. So this is the program actually we are having. Now let me see the procedure for this program. Okay. Let me see the procedure for this program. Right. Now, let me see the procedure. What is the first step we have to be? There is no example here because already you know how to perform the addition and subtraction. So what is the first one? Display menu. In this menu, what are the options you have to give? 1 for addition, 2 for subtraction. Okay. What is the second step? Read option. What is the third step? Once you read the option, read two numbers. What is the fourth one? Once you are reading the two numbers, perform the operation. What is the next step? Once you perform the operation, here itself display the output. Now, once you display the output, ask the user to continue or not. Press small y or capital Y to continue, else press any key to exit. Okay. So if it is 6.1 step is, if it is if small y or capital Y, then what to do? Go to step 1. 6.2, else exit. Okay. So if it is, if the key is small y or capital Y, go to the step 1. What is the step 1? This is step 1. Display the menu over here. Okay. So once you are going to be reading the option again, 2 numbers, perform the operation output. Again, it is asking. If you press other than these 2 keys, small y and capital Y, then it will be exit the program. Got it? So this is the procedure how to write that type of program. Let me start the program. Let me start the program. Now, here, what we need to do is we need to import the package. Now we have to be import a package called as the java.util.scanner. The class we have to be import here, right? Now I am taking a class called as class. We are performing addition subtraction, right? Add sub example. Now call the main program, public static void main string of args. Okay. Now we have to declare the variables, right? So as per the as per of the procedure, let me see the procedure. What the procedure we are having? We have to read what are the variables we require. To read the option, we require an option variable. To read the 2 numbers, if you are performing, say for example, addition of 2 integers, you have to declare number 1, number 2. Next, to display the output, we require an output variable. And to press continue or not, to read the yes or no option, we require this is a character, right? Single character. So we have required a character type of variable. So let me declare the variables here. So we want int option 1. Next is number 1, number 2, 2 numbers we are going to taking. If you want to perform addition of 2 double numbers, means you can declare double number 1, number 2. Number 1, number 2, and to display the output, we require a output variable. And to make sure of read of the character, the choice, we can take ch. Okay. Now, what is the first step? We have to display the menu, right? So, how to display the menu? System dot out dot println of choose the option. Choose the option. 1 for what? Addition. 2 for subtraction. Okay. Here, I'll just maximize the screen so that you can get clarity over here. Now, once the choice is done, what is the next one? Read the option. So to read the option, what we have to declare? We have to declare a scanner object. Scanner, I'm taking input as an object, new scanner. Now I'm taking the input from keyboard. So I need to mention system.in. Okay. Now how to read the option? Option equal to, we are taking the input from input object, input dot, we are taking the integer value. So next int. So I have taken the option. What is the next step? Read 2 numbers. What is the third step here? Read 2 numbers. This is the third step. So how to read the 2 numbers? System dot out dot println. You have to read it. So enter first number. So we have to read it, right? Number 1 equal to, it is an integer. So input dot next int. This is the first number. Okay. Similarly, read second number. Second number. So number 2 equal to int this. Okay. Hope you are getting. Next, what is the next procedure? Perform the operation. So to perform this operation, here we are going to performing addition or subtraction. You can take a switch statement or you can take if else. If option equal to 1, perform addition. Else option equal, it's nothing but automatically else means what? It is option 2, right? So else option equal to 2 means perform subtraction. But I am taking here the switch statement, which is more convenient. Switch off option. So for this switch off option, what I'm doing here is switch off option. I'm opening here case 1. What is the case 1? Case 1 is output equal to, case 1 is addition, right? Output equal to number 1 plus number 2, and just display the output. System dot out dot println the addition of, you can use the number 1, number 2. Number 1, the addition of number 1. If you want the space, you can use the space also. The addition of number 1 plus number 1 plus number 2 is what is output, and break the statement because the switch, right? So we had to break the statement. This is for addition. The same can be considered as for subtraction. Case 2, output equal to number 1 minus number 2, the subtraction of number 1. Here we need to get its plus, right? Number 1 plus symbol is required. So here is a minus. Here is a plus. Instead of space, you can use plus. Okay. So if you want any spaces over here, you can use the space here, and you can also use some space here. Plus, and here is also space. Is like this also you can mention. Okay. So here also you can consider as a spaces, because to give these spaces between the numbers, like minus, and here also is okay, fine. Okay. So if the other than this 1 or 2, if you are making entering like 3, 4, 5, 6, at the time you can use the default value. So the default system.out.println is invalid option. Okay, break. So this is a default, and this is a case 1 actually. This is a default, and this is case 1, case 2, case 1, and default. This is a closing. Okay. Now, again, what is the next procedure? Once we are also perform the operation, as well as we have displayed the output. Here we are going to performing the operation, and I am displaying the output here. Now, what is the next step? Ask the user to continue or not. If continue, press small y or capital Y, or else it is any key. So I'm just displaying a message that system.out.println of do you want to continue, press small y or capital Y, else press any key to exit. Right. So we have to read it, right? So where we are reading, we are entering the character. So ch equal to, from where you are reading, input, from the input scanner object we are reading. Now actually we are reading the character here. Hope you remember the string program when you are doing the weak program. We are using the char at method. Hope you remember char at. Char at a particular position we are going to give it. What is the syntax for char at? Already we have seen in the previous topic. Char at of index number we are giving. At which position the character we are going to reading, that we can pass it here. So input, the next what you have to take it as next of, we have to take char at 0. What is that 0? I will get back to you soon. 0 in the sense, once it is asking the input to you, immediately you are pressing small y or capital Y or any other key you are pressing. Wait that position of the starting in the command line. in the starting itself. That is in the 0th position only, the input you are going to give. So that's why it is taking as character at 0 position. Hope you are getting. I will explain you once we are running the program. Now, if I press S, what is the next procedure here? If I press, what is 6.1? If I press Y or capital Y, it has to go to where? It has to go to 1. What is the one step here? What is the one step here? Display the menu. Here it has to go from here, right? It has to go from the starting. Now it has to come back to here in this one. It has to come to here, right? This. Now we had to be keep from here. We had to keep from here to all the steps, like the reading the option, reading the 2 numbers, performing the particular operations over there, display over there, and again asking the choice. Enter this code. We had to be keep in a block, and this process has to be repeat until what? Until you enter other than small y or capital Y, right? So to do this process, which concept we can be used over here? To do this process, which concept we can be used over here? Now this entire block we had to be keep, this process has to be keep in do while. In do while. Do first, at least one time we are repeating, right? One time we are repeating. Do. What to do? This entire reading the option, reading the numbers, perform the respective, based on the option, perform the respective operation, and at the last we are reading the character until while ch equal to small y or logical r, ch equal to the capital Y. Okay, ch equal to capital Y. Now up to this, when the characters is small y or capital Y, if it is a true, it will goes to first step, it will repeat the process. If you press other than small y and capital Y, it will be come out of the loop. Come out of the loop means come out of the that block. So end of the main, end of the class. Okay, so let me save this program. Just I'm saving the program. So the program name here is we are going to be calling say for example, here we can call A. This is a program, right? In week 4, it's A. What is the class name? Add sub.java. Add sub.java. Right? Now save the program. Now go to the command prompt. Now where is the program? Here. The week 4. We have in the A. Go to the command prompt. From here directly I'm going to the address bar. Java C space. Name of the program is add sub.java. Enter. If there is no errors, run the program. Add sub, Java space, add sub. Now it is asking for addition and subtraction. If you want, you can remove here the space over here. Addition, subtraction. Now I'm pressing 1. When you press 1, it is asking for a number. I'm just entering 35, 70. Now the addition of 35 plus 70 is 105. So if you want spaces here, that's why I have given the spaces over there. If you not give the spaces, it will be give the continue characters. 35 plus 75 is the continue characters will be coming. Do you want to be continue? Press small y or capital Y. So I'm just pressing small y. Now where I have entered the small y? At the 0th position. Where I have entered in the command line, I have entered at a position. I have entered a position. The position here in the position of this one, right? So I have entered the position here at this character. This is Y, right? So what we can do here, coming to the code, in this code I have written here to read the character ch equal to input dot next dot char of 0, where the Y is there. Where the Y is there at the 0th position. That's why I have given there the 0 character at of 0. So when I press enter, it will ask you again the menu. That is 1 for addition, 2 for subtraction. I'm pressing now 2. Enter. So enter the first number for subtraction. Another is 45. So 58 minus 45 is equal to 13. Do you want to continue? As I want to continue is capital Y. Again, is again asking for this addition of two numbers. Give 35, 90. 35 plus 90 is 125. Do you want to continue? I'm just pressing any other key, maybe N or 1, 2, 3, any other key other than small y, capital Y. It will exit from the program. Okay. So once again, I'll just run the program. This is asking the options. I'm pressing 1, enter the two numbers. It is 135. Again, it's asking the continue or not. I'm pressing small y. Again, asking the operations. 45, 88, 45 minus 8 is a 37. Do you want to continue? No, I'm just pressing another number like T. Is exit the program. Okay. So that's about to perform the addition of these two numbers for this one. Now, what you can do is you please just added the case 3. You can also add case 3 as a part of your program. You please add case 3 for multiplication, case 3 for multiplication, and case 4 for division, case 5 for modulo. So this operations you please add it as part of the program. As part of the program, you please add this 3 operations, extra operations while you are reading the options over here. So case 3 for multiplication. Already you know how to perform the multiplication, right? So number 1 into number 2. So the multiplication of number 1 into number 2 is so on so output. For division, number 1 by number 2. So the division of number 1 by number 2 is like this. You can display. For modulo, number 1 modulo number 2. The modulo of number 1 modulo number 2 is like this. You can display. So very simple, nothing more complicated over there. Okay. So this is about performing the addition and subtraction by reading the values over here. So what we have read it is we have read it the scanner class here. If you want, you can add the comments also. The scanner. This is to read the input. Okay, and here to read the input from keyboard. Okay, and this is here read the choice, read the option. What is this lines indicates is read the option, and here these two are for reading two numbers. Okay, this is for perform the operation, and up to this block is for what? To asking for continue, to repeat the loop. Based on that, the option you have given, it will repeat it. Okay, so that's about the program.